chat. I am here and everything is a-okay now. All is right on the right side of the force. I am your Jedi commentator here, Yoda Krista Joy, and I'm joined by one of the legends of the French community, Monsieur Gridashim, and he is going to be representing Jedi Master Mace Windu, and we are having on track our hero among heroes, Obi-Wan Fishing Boo Kenobi, as we witness this slobberknocker between Gamma Darth Chew going against Gabriel Luke Sky Campos. So I am going to release these two runners. Gabriel has rolled the seed because I rolled a jetty for your Betty last night. And let's hope for the worst possible ever. Here we go. And
Hello,
good
Krista.
luck to both of these runners. Oh, bonjour, Grid. I am so excited to do comms with my idol extraordinaire. How are you doing?
Well, I'm well today, even if it's raining here, but I'm glad to do those comms with you, Krista, and I will hope only a good seed and a good game between those two races.
I hope so too. I am hoping that Gabriel has rolled absolute hot garbage because I rolled such an easy seed last night for Gamma, and he has already told me I have failed. So that is why I am embracing my Yoda abilities, for absolute garbage. Even though I love Gabriel, he is a Brazilian sensation, but we have to make sure Gamma suffers, and with this being cursed boots, we expect the typical standard start, which for you being a Jedi Master Grid, we know that you are a 5-minute, escape artist. And we get the start off map check. So we see that Eastern, which we both hate with a passion, is a red crystal. How do you feel about that, Grid?
Could be an easy seed, could be a tough one because the bow could be anywhere on the seed, but we know that for sure that we have to find it. I saw that desert is a pendant. Could be a little bit tricky on this one because we never know when we got to dip it, but we'll see what the seed have for us.
I see. Now, last night, all hinged on Blue Pendant Ice Palace, which, for the last two seeds, Monsieur Grid, Mirror was in Blue Pendant Ice Palace, and that is what every progression hinged on. But what say you this time? What do you think should be the deciding factor for these runners? What should be their absolute necessity?
I will bet on the hook shots because if swamp is a pendant, that could be anywhere else, of course, swamp. But I hope that the hook shot could be a decisive item.
You know what? I say we should put everything on my favorite medallion of all. And you know what medallion that is, Grid. It is Quake.
Oh yeah, could be a tough one too to find those medallions, especially if Meyer or Turtle Rock are both dungeons to do. But maybe we'll have some little tricks or little things that both our runners will have to do, such as catfish or Turtle Rock pendant. We never know what will be in the seed, so let's hope that that they will have not as much as pain as you want to, Krista.
Yes, we want. Chat always wants. This is one thing I have learned about Twitch chat. They are bloodthirsty, hungry animals, and I absolutely adore them for it. Because, if they are not bloodthirsty, ravenous beasts, then they are not fun loving people. So, the more hungry and ravenous they are for the pain and anguish of our runners, the less fun they are. So, we want them to get their money's worth and their satisfaction. And as
Yeah.
Gabriel and Gamma have both gotten the Zelda tax of $100, we are both going to see them entering quote unquote Dark Escape. And what are you hoping you see going forward? Grid, what would you like our runners to have?
Of course, the small key because we don't have it. Maybe bombs, or at least some rupees to buy it. I bet that if Gamma or Gabriel don't find bombs, they will do the south of Hero, the little bushes right behind the fruit spot to farm some bombs, and we'll see what's next.
Our resident Lucky Mouse is going to probably do a bush pull and get a bomb very easily because that's just how that little mouse works. And gets the bombs, never punished. I mean, Gred, this is a shame. Most of us, especially Mr. Ed, usually have to go through about 80 pulls to get a bomb. And then we get both of our runners getting bombs. So that's going to affect, easy peasy on CAC.
Yeah, but with the boots, you can farm bombs even in the north of Kakariko, right behind
Yeah.
the fortune teller. You have a bonk.
Oh yeah, the bonk for the bomb, the one
Yeah,
bomb. But that's kind of slow. And in Kaz boots, you gotta go fast, You gotta embrace your inner Sonic the Hedgehog, even though that's the wrong franchise. So we're gonna get our bonk rock check on the mouse, and let's see what that endorses. And then we're gonna get Gabriel, and we get the Moon Pearl.
yeah. Moonpearl is quite useful because you have to go to the Dark World to do some dungeons. I see that Gamma doesn't go to check the lumberjacks. It's even if he's a good player, this is a little it's a little sorry, it's a little risk to do this because you will probably hard last locate what's behind it, and information is important in Link to the Past Randomizer. But I think that Gabriel will go to see it, and will have the information.
Bush Crab offering some love, so we're gonna see if Agawan is required. Oh, come on. My Aga, tingly senses were trying to intensify, and Gabriel has just crushed my soul. And we're gonna get our Lost Woods on Gabriel's side and Blind's Crib on Darth Chul's side. I love the early blue pajamas.
Yeah, especially with 3, 4, or 5
Oh,
hearts,
oh,
it's still
Master
useful.
Sword. Grid, Master Sword. You know what I would be doing right now, Grid.
Yeah, it could be a good decision, but since we have minimal dorms, Asrala, Zora's area, which they can do with even without rupees, they still can have some things to check.
Yes, but the inner Pepe. We have Fire Rod. We have Master Sword. Aga's calling for me, baby. But
Yeah, this could be a
Pepe.
good one, but I will not
But,
bet on it. I will not bet on it.
oh, but you are my second teacher. You must help me embrace my Pepe, though.
I'd like to, but I'm a nice guy and I'm a nice commentator, so I will not
Yeah,
wish some dark things for this seed.
okay. We will. And he blew. Do you see him attacking my sprite?
Yeah,
Grid!
this is fun.
Don't you
I,
dare endorse that, Grid! You're supposed to be. Oh, Grid. Grid, you're endorsing chicken side. That is cluckicide. And that is not allowed. Gamma, that is animal abuse. I'm calling PETA. And we have Gabriel doing his 20-buck chuck check in Cackwell. And meanwhile, we have Darth Chew. That is why he is one of the Sith Lords, just for abusing the chickens, getting the library check, dodging the 20 bucks. While
yeah,
Grid laughs at the chicken abuse, I am hurt beyond imagination here.
yeah, but it happens. What can I do?
No.
We we can see that there's a huge difference of execution. Only 10 minutes of seeds, and Gamma has done, excepting Lumberjacks, Gamma has done many more checks than Gabriel. It's important, especially in casual boots, that you have, I won't say a perfect execution, but a very good execution, especially in the escape. We see that Gabriel has pretty good execution, but think he
Uh-huh.
will have to do some big decisions to hope to defeat the Chew.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of an uphill climb. $1. And then, oh wow, a lucky bonk on the annoying enemy right there does yield for Darth Chew a full magic. And now we're going to get a peek on Desert Ledge. Okay, that is a full heart container doing the absolute worst check in the game. Agina.
This is important. Agina could be a very tricky one, especially even with the boots that you can do faster than anything else. But
I never route Agina until I'm actually going to be in desert. Like, that is a check I don't route until I direly need to. If I'm going to route Dam, I usually go Dam to Mini Moldorm Cave and then Ice Rod Cave because I just don't like Agina. I avoid him because he's usually worthless.
yeah, he's usually worthless until he has something, and
I'll get
could
burned by it, but I'd rather get burned by it than just waste my time on it. Okay.
yeah, but it could still be a hard decision. We saw that Gabriel has done a good thing. He gave his mushroom, but he resetted his seed. Doing that, he will still have the mushroom in his inventory, and if you want to do
Fake
a
powder?
fake powder, he will still do it. I'm sorry. He will still have the power to do so. That's a good decision so far.
And we have Ice Rod Cave action on the Chew side for 20 bucks. My Aga senses are intensifying. I have not seen anything worth anything. We do have the shovel, and we still have Saha's Closet and Eastern. We're gonna see some dirty boy action going on the Chew side for Waterfall Fairy.
I may not have done those checks yet. Maybe
I would have comboed it with Zora.
Yeah, or at least I may have done the Sahasrara and Eastern play, mostly because if you have some rupees over there, you can still pay the master of how can we say that? The master of scam.
Yeah, like I would have comboed these checks with Zora and at least waited until I had a boomerang or arrow so I could have splash delete for Zora Ledge as well.
Yeah.
But, because if I'm going to be dirty, I'm going to go full dirty because I stay in 0 for logic test anyway for Gamma. So, if you're going to go dirty, go full dirty. But we're going to get some more dirty action on Gamma's side.
Yeah, but it's still logic in his mind. I think that Gamma doesn't want to left anything behind. He's very efficient in his checks and his
Yeah.
execution. Even if sometimes he can die on ball and chains or bumper ledge, but things happens in life.
And we're getting
Oh,
mini Moldorm action. So the shovel on Gabriel's side.
yeah, shovel. Maybe shovel is the next thing that Gamma will check so far.
Yeah.
Gabriel will probably do that. What Gamma has done in the past minute or two. We'll see what he will decide to check, but seeing
And
what's in the seat so far, won't be
yeah,
surprised if there's a lamp or a pair of gloves in South
Eastern.
closet or in Eastern.
Yeah, it's got to be either front of Eastern or Saha's closet. So, me, I told you I have no problem doing Dark Aga because, Grid, I do double forfeit seeds where Dark Aga or Fighter Sword Dark Aga is a thing. So, it comes down to logically, La Lampara has got to be somewhere here. So, we know, or something. Yep. And there's La Lampara right there. So, this is Aga.
I would do what Gamma does so far if I know
Which
that.
is going into Eastern. You're gonna dip Eastern. You're right here. So,
Well, well, I will dip in Eastern in one condition, mostly because if I know that I'm a little better than my opponents, I will do Eastern, and if I know that I have to do some skips or some bets on the seed, I will probably go directly to Aga. But we have some issues if we're going to Aga because we don't have any glove or any flippers or even any hook shots. It means that you still have to go to pod
yeah.
and hoping that we don't have a ball locked pod.
Yeah. See, there's your glove.
And now,
So the mountain is a thing.
yeah, even if it's 2 checks, there still could be there could be a hammer or a mirror that gives us the possibility to go to to Era.
I'm still liking something on Pyramid Ledge. Would be nice.
Could be nice. And
All right, let's see what Gabriel is looking. Looks like Gabriel might be doing the Aga play.
yeah, still could be an Aga seed, but the the chances that it is an agacid are not that high, mostly because there's one check here and two behind the mountain, and we still have a ton of things to find. I recognize that it could be an agacid, but for Gabriel, it may be a little how can I
Oh, we
say
have
that?
sick kid now.
Could be a little handicap because if you don't find his glove, you still have to go to Eastern. And to be honest, this is not a great thing. Mostly because if he found, let's say, hook shots, he could do
Now,
some things in the
Greg, can I ask you
mountain.
one question?
Yeah, of
Would
course.
you have... Okay, we're getting lumberjack check finally from Darth Jew. But before you go to the mountain, would you visit Sick Kid first?
Um,
Just to get it out of the way?
I don't know. I will go to the mountain first, and then I will decide what to do next. But in this particular case, we'll probably do all the light world checks because I don't want to left anything behind. I could be punished by them, and I don't want to, because you are just an okay. You just have one item to Dark World access, and you still don't know if it's an agacid or not.
Okay. Because I probably would have done Sick Kid, because I love Sick Kid anyway. I'm the only one who feels, good about Sick Kid.
Oh, 4 swords? Gamma,
Oh, baby.
please.
Gamma, are
This is
you
a.
that weak sauce? Oh my goodness, he is that weak sauce. Gred, imagine getting Butter Sword. Oh my goodness, we need
Well,
to teach Gamma how to play.
20
Oh,
20 minutes, gold sword. This is a huge thing, regardless that Gamma is a
I guess
baby,
if
but
he's... Yeah.
let's
Oh,
say that you have the butter sword. Even if it's not a big difference, there's at least there's some differences between tempered and buttered, and
yeah,
the,
definitely.
the time you're taking to go to this sword, I think it's mostly gained in the time of the seed.
Yeah,
Maybe
definitely.
how many seconds? It's maybe 20, 15, 20 seconds.
I want to say about 15. About 15 to 20. You're right.
Yeah, so it's okay to take
And
it.
and it makes the biggest difference in Trinex.
Yeah,
$300 though. Sick Kid really wasn't a big difference unless it comes into, but it's Zora money.
yeah,
So, you have the glove, so Zora is technically in logic.
yeah.
So, and Gabriel has gotten Aga out of the way. Looks like Trinex isn't even a bother since it's a blue pendant.
Yeah, but even if it's a blue pendant, it could be doable
And
very fast in the seed. And doing a Turtle Rock pendant is still a big decision so far. Mostly because, well, you never know what's behind it, and it's 6, 7 with the Mimic Cave. 7 checks could be a great time save, or a great thing to lose the seed.
and we're gonna be seeing everybody's favorite NPC, Kiki, in just a moment. You thought the scamfish was bad, but we have the scam monkey. You know, that's one thing I miss about Randomizer because you have Patrick Starfish that can eat the monkey.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yes, you know, you have eat Kiki percent, and oh baby, is it good.
Okay. Big disclaimer over there. We in France we won't say eat kiki because that means some dirty things. So I will stay quiet for.
Hey, mon Dieu! Oh, mon Dieu!
But as we see two things over there. We see that it's effectively an or at least could be effectively an agacid because of this glove, and we know that for the biggest part, meats will be our dark world access.
Yes.
And
And
this is a great information because that Gabriel won't have his meats until maybe 5-6 minutes, and Gamma will have them in 2 minutes. Could be even if it's not a big difference, could be definitely could be a big one because
yeah,
Gamma has his flute. Gamma has his flute. He will have his meats, and the seed is quite open now for him, and even for Gabriel. So it will be interesting what Gabriel and Gamma will do with the meats if they choose to go to the Mayor area or even doing Skullwood and Thief Town without the hammer.
and sadly, this is one competitor you really don't want to give too much of a time advantage to, and that is to the little mouse, Darth Chew.
Yeah, a yellow mouth. I don't like this. To be honest, I don't like this skin. it's uh it's Gamma's one, so yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm saving up my points because for 9,999,999 points, you can change his sprite, and I plan on saving it up. You know, I don't have nowhere near that yet, but I plan on changing it to the goose sprite.
Oh, I see what you mean. Um,
Yes,
I
having
know.
him pray as the goose will be cursed, and it will be awesome.
You know I'm a vanilla guy, so I will take I'm taking the vanilla sprite, and I'm okay playing with it.
No, I know. I watch you play every time.
Mm,
Yes, I watch Gradation when he's playing in El Francophone tourney. So yes, I am always
I'm
watching you
not.
when you play.
I'm sorry. I'm not anymore.
I know I am still doing a protestino on that. So
No,
don't worry.
no. I
I will,
won't talk about it.
no, I won't, but I will always protest. You are the greatest.
No.
I
But
am biased. And as oh, did you see Gammachuu Kiki?
oh yeah.
And we have
Oh,
going through
I'm
Eastern
so
right
sad.
now.
I'm so sad for him.
Yes, took a wonderful slop to the noggin and lost Kiki as we have Gabriel going through Eastern right now. So we're having some mid action in just a few.
Okay, so Gamma will have his mates. And okay, this is a this is an interesting thing. He will do even the mimic clip. I don't think he has a blue potion or any color potions.
Well,
Mm,
if he has a fairy, it is possible to death warp and use the fairy in lieu of a potion. It's a lot trickier, but it can be done. Or he may mimic clip, which heaven help that poor controller, and that's exactly what we're gonna see. So, as Gamma, sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. As Gamma abuses the poor
Oh,
controller to mimic clip.
this is a great mimic clip.
That actually was.
Yeah, I'm doing for myself. I'm doing with a buffer. It's not easy, but at least I have great results. And so Gamma has, and yeah, that's a good play. I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily. I don't necessarily agree with this play, mostly because uh, you could have nothing in pod, but even if you could find anything, you still have the power to do it and could find a huge thing. Another
Well,
thing which is pretty interesting is that you have the two objects or dungeon objects in the back of the dungeon, so you don't have to search for both checks in Stalfos room and the BK room, because we know that they are both small keys.
yeah.
Okay, another small
So you
key.
gotta respect that mimic clip. Because that could be a gigabrain idea if it pays off. And it did.
And paying. And
Oh,
it's
it paid off in spades. Oh boy. Illogical blow.
okay. So in Gabriel's case, I think he's doing a good thing and taking good decision, because having the Meyer crystal, you have to search for the information about the medallion. I think it's Quake, but I'm not sure about it. The second thing that it's interesting is that we know that both our runners will have the silvers, and Gamma
That is the
is the
greatest hammer yump I have seen in a long time, Grid. Did you see that?
yeah, he's dodging the hammer yump.
That was beautiful. So as Gamma re-attempts Le Hammer Yump, we are going to see some Village of Outcast action on Gabriel's side.
Okay, Gamma has passed the hammer yump exam on second try. Okay, big key.
Okay, so we'll get to see what's in the big chest.
Okay,
Fist.
so we still have something on the El Mazor, which is a good information. Gabriel's side, as he's doing Village of Outcast, I don't know if he will go to. Okay, he's going to this town. No, oh, he's not going to this town. Okay, this is interesting. He's not finding anything useful so far.
And with the dirty bow, we're going back into Eastern on Darth Chew's side.
Yeah, he may not
When
have to.
we interview him, Grid, are we going to tell him about his dirty hands?
No, because ses mains sont propres, and he's doing pretty well so far.
Oh, okay.
I will blame him for his bad hammer yump.
Yes, we must talk about the hammer yump. Yes. And so we are going through Eastern right now while Gabriel does dig game.
Yeah, it's very interesting because Gabriel is doing what most of the players would have done in this situation, finding his mates and going back to Village of Outcasts, not diving into Thieves Town because Hammerless Thieves Town is a pain in the... Well, you know what I mean.
Oh, don't you dare. That is Brotown. Brotown is one of the best areas ever. Now, if you
No.
want to talk about bad dungeons, Grid, that would be Juicetown, aka Misery Mire. That place is like a toilet, just like Eastern. It's terrible. No, no. Oh my goodness.
Okay. I'm a little surprised that Gamma's done the Eastern play so far, even if it's a crystal, because he knew that there's nothing no, there's nothing less left in Eastern,
I
and
think
mostly
he
be...
just wanted to get the crystal done and over with. That way you can purge Eastern from your brain. So that's understandable, because who likes Eastern, Grid? Come on now.
I'm not an Eastern enjoyer, but at least I know that I even if I don't have to go back there until I'm in Go mode, or mostly in Go mode, because we still need the hammer to finish the race, and even if the fire rod could be unnecessary, we may still need it, mostly because Ice Palace is almost doable with the hammer, and Out of Logic could be a good play to do.
Oh no, Chad. I always hate Juicetown. Anybody who knows me knows I hate Juicetown. I hate Eastern. I love Town. That is my second home. I will rush a 3-heart Thieves Town and Dark Open in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it explains a lot of things.
Hey, listen, Gret, don't you start. Thieves Town is bro town. I love catfish. I love hobo. I respect the bat every day, and Thieves Town is where it's at.
I know, but
And we have Gabriel and Gamma both leaving out of the wonderful entrance known as we're getting the entrance on Gabriel's side into Bro Town.
well, I don't think it's the best play to do.
And look, it's the opening into the toilet known as Mire. So we get the best medallion, Quake, out of Brotown.
Okay, so I'm taking note that you love the toilet mire because it's a quake to open it. Okay, okay, I see what you...
Don't you dare twist my words. No, no,
I'm not twisting any words.
no.
But as I was saying, I don't think that it's the best place because you still can have nothing in Chief Town and something in the big chest. I would probably have done Skullwoods first, mostly because it's a green pendant. You have at least 3 things to behind the dungeon, and you have the fire rod. At least it could mean something.
Ugh. Skullwoods. Skullwoods is, you know how I answered the question on Gamma's logic quiz grid? I said, who goes to Skullwoods anyway? And which I
Yes.
scored a big 0 on that question. But we have found the boots with that green 20 buckshot. And I understand the need to go to Skullwoods, and I agree with you. Skullwoods, I mean, it's a green pendant. That's an extra check for you. You have to revisit Saha, which is another dumpster fire of a check, but it's a check. But, you know, it's a great idea, Grid. That is why you are a guru. instead of my mentor, who stays needing to learn from his mentor, Shireen. So, as both of our runners are in Brotown right now, we have the slight edge with Gabriel, considering Explorino time in Brotown.
Yeah, but Gamma has the advantage to
Oh, he
have
has,
almost to have
yeah,
his
because,
turn and almost all the Palace of Darkness done.
oh, yeah, definitely. The overall advantage is, of course, Darth Jew. Brotown advantage is Gabriel, Luke, Sky Campos. And of course, we get the key, which is Sad Pandaville, because they don't have a hammer right now.
Yeah, and I was thinking that the hammer, the the possibility of the hammer placement are not as many as we think, because we still have the we don't have the mountain because it's out of logic because of the mirror. We have catfish. We have skullwoods,
now,
and
now,
that, I think that's all.
Grid, you just said
Uh,
catfish. Now you
yeah.
know doggone well.
Oh,
Gamma
the
and
auction.
catfish,
Okay. I think that's the next big thing is the mountain, and it's in
yes.
logic. So if I'm Gabriel, I will probably go to the North of Hyrule and straight to Catfish, since I know that Gamma loves the play and loves doing this. Maybe grabbing the no, okay, no grab for the purple chest, but as I know that Gamma loves doing the Catfish play, I will probably go to Catfish.
Well, I think right now Gabrielle is going to go to Skullwoods right now. Get
Yeah.
those tricks out the way. Probably Gemma may follow, or
Uh, I don't think.
you know what? I don't think so.
Uh,
Cause where are you going? Digging? Really?
I think he's going digging, hide cave, and after that maybe straight to the mountain, or
Now,
he's doing
if
the Smith
Skullwoods
chain.
has something, then this will be wonderful for Gabrielle. And we have those 21 digs for absolute Canadiddly squat.
Yeah, the seed is not generous, even if we have a lot of things to do, because of the Agassiz, because of the mirror, and behind the bow, the second bow behind the first bow, which is not that.
Aww. Froggy
Okay,
gets to go home. Oh, how cute. All
okay,
right, 50 buck reward for Gamma for bringing Froggy home.
okay. He's doing the Smith chain. It's a good play in this situation, mostly because he will do all of the north or south. Sorry, he will do all of the south of the Dark World, and as Gabriel does, it's a good play because he doesn't know where the mirror is. He has the fire rod. Maybe if he knows how to do the potion glitch, he will buy some potion, going into catfish and doing what I've said earlier. And this could be a great play because if catfish has something, Gamma will lost locate it, and would still a good play for Gabriel.
Yes, yes. Because Gamma is allergic to the catfish. And, you know, we did see him do a couple of checks I never would have thought he would have done in this lifetime. So, we're seeing him catch up now with the Hype Cave chat, getting ether.
This is interesting because at this point of the seed, there are still things that could be on the pad. I think I'm thinking of the flippers, for example. I'm thinking of maybe a book for a couple of things.
Color me intrigued, monsieur. Flippers on ped would be absolutely glorious.
Yeah, but the probabilities are not that high.
It may not be high, but it still would be fun.
Or for us, the commentators, yeah, but for the runners, I don't think so.
It's just Gamma. But
Yeah,
we
but
like Gabriel, though. We like Gabriel. We don't want him to suffer.
yeah, that's what
We don't want him to suffer.
that's what I was thinking of.
Yes, we don't want Gabriel to suffer.
Oh.
Now, if it was like a match between, you know, GFE or GGW and Gamma, then yeah, it would be a-okay.
Okay, this is interesting because now you can do Turtle Rock and
yeah, because he got the ice rug.
Oh no, I made a mistake because we still don't have the hammer.
You trying to jump the gun there.
Yeah, I was
Now,
thinking...
if it was cross keys, yes, we could do it, but it's not cross keys. This is cursed boots.
Cross what? I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
I don't think that cross key even exists.
Yes, we both hate cross keys, Monsieur Grid.
I don't hate cross keys. I don't
strongly
see
dislike
the utility. I don't see what's good on the mod, but anyway, we're not here to talk about cross keys.
No, this is cursed boots, my friend. This is cursed boots, and which
I wouldn't say cursed at all, but unfortunately for Gabriel, even if he don't have the mirror, he will still have hard time to do the mount. Oh, okay.
Oh, flippers and Super Bunny Cave.
And we are in hammer mode, I think.
No, we need the powder so we could say that the bat has our respect for today. Yes, we must believe in. Yes, we must say that the bat has our respect for today. We are one step closer to bottle percent, and we need 2 more logical shields for the chew.
Okay, so this is still interesting because
we don't know what's on bat yet. Nobody has the powder.
Yeah, but we know that the hammer could be pretty close to both our runners because all of those checks in logic, we still know that it's not behind the bow and it's not behind the fire rod. So I think that the hammer could be not far from them right now.
Yeah.
And because of the Gamma's play, that could be
That out
still a
of logic
big, big,
bow
big.
is huge.
Yeah, but it's a big, big, big jet seed.
Yeah. I'd like to know where the logical bow is. Because that
I
was Silver's. That was Silver's. You know as well as I do that was Silver's.
Yeah, I think that we may never know where the first bow is.
Well, Gabriel is looking for it.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Gabriel is going to Dark Mode first. I would have done. Oh no, yeah, I forgot that he can because the hammer is not there. Can't be there because of the first bow.
Are we going to... Did we get both items out of Hera?
No.
So we are not doing the basement. Oh, that is just roots. Alright, so we are making the Meyer play on
Yeah.
Gamma's side.
This is the best play so far for him. Because he has only one item to the go mode. We know that it's not necessary to. It's not. How can I say that? He doesn't have to search for the second bow. He just have to find the hammer.
To answer chat, Hera is not in logic. Gamma's so far out of logic. The only thing that will put Gamma in logic is defeating Gammon.
Yeah, Hera is not in logic because the mirror was behind the first bow. The second bow was in pod behind the first one. We still don't know where is it, so I think for Gamma the best thing to find is the hammer and not the first bow because it would place him all, or at least almost all the map in logic. And with the hammer, you just have to do his dungeons and don't think about the first bow.
And don't think about the first bow?
Yeah, if he finds the hammer first. And for Gabriel, he's not that far from him, but both of the pod plays and the Hera play will still at least make him lose some time.
A bow. You know, Gabriel needs to find a bow. Where he finds it is the question. Does he do the out of logic bow, his silvers, and pod, or does he find the logical bow wherever it's hiding?
I think
the question.
I think it's the second answer to your question, mostly because he didn't went to pod. He didn't buy potion, or maybe he doesn't know how to do the mimic clip.
He has a fairy, so if he does the death glitch, which is the fairy bottle potion glitch version, he can do it. It's a matter of knowing how to do it, because it's a variation of the bottle glitch.
Yeah, but as he didn't went to pod, I don't think he knows how to do it.
Oh, well, it does change the parameters a bit.
Yeah.
Because that's very difficult to do. I won't lie. I'm not too good at doing it myself. I can potion glitch, but doing the fairy version of it, that's a pain.
I thought that you know how to do it with one hand.
Who made the fairy version? Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I can do some glitches, but fairy version has it's a little bit more pixel perfect where you have to die at.
Oh.
Oh,
And the
oh.
book. That is a good thing to find for Gamma.
We're gonna do pet chat?
No,
Maybe?
because the pet is dead.
Pet is dead?
Yeah, because yeah, the pet is dead because you have to
Oh
have
yeah, because
the,
Turtle Rock is a pendant.
or it could be a pet seed if the no, the first book couldn't be in the on the pad. Oh no, I said a
No, it has to
mistake.
be dead. Because the first boat can't really be on pet, really.
I
Can
don't
it?
know. I don't know, to be honest. I think our friends in chat can answer that question,
Chat!
but okay, this is the first bow, and it's not. It was just there. Okay, my friends, if you can do it, dive into Desert Palace. It's not that long.
Oh, good God.
And now we have all our seed in logic.
Okay, so Desert just gave Gamma the biggest fist pound. So you were supposed to go into Desert to get your first bow. Oh, that's...
But now the green
Okay.
pendant is in logic. And there's a possibility that the hammer is behind the green pendant.
But, you're getting... So you get your 2-2, but... Oh, wait a sec.
He's still not going into Skullwood. Okay, he's making the statement of not diving into a single, or at least a second. Okay, I don't like judging people's play, but I don't think this is a good. I don't think this is a good play, or at least it's a good one because that he knows that he could go mode his swamp palace. It's a good one, but I may have done Bombo's tablet first, just to be sure.
Oh, bomb shots against Vidi. I haven't seen this since Hera time and Randomizer. Oh, this is bringing back memories, Grid.
Yeah, Vitrus is my favorite boss in Vitrus is my favorite boss in the Citadel.
Yes. Oh, I love Vidi and Hera. Just not when I only have 4 heart containers and a green mail and fighter sword. He's
Yeah.
absolutely a nightmare. Oh.
Yeah, I have to apologize because I forgot that because of the hammer go mode, Gamma can go mode his Swamp Palace.
Yes.
And
Thanks to Specky.
yeah, Mr. Specs.
Wherever you are right now, Specs, when you watch this on the video on demand, Darth Chew is thanking you wholeheartedly.
Oh, this is bad for Gabriel. Oh no, I forgot that he don't have his
bow.
His bow. But with the book, maybe his next play.
Should be going to Desert.
Oh, he's giving the
green pendant?
Yeah. If it's behind the green pendant, he still have a chance to win this race. But if it's not, well, I'm afraid that his chances are relatively low. Okay, Bones. Skullwoods was in grass.
Yeah, but I thought the bow was in desert. The logical bow.
Yeah, the logical bow is in desert, but
But where's Gabriel going? I would have thought with the book he would have rushed desert.
he's okay. He's gambling. He's gambling Ice Palace, which is a okay. He's still searching his first bow, but gambling Ice Palace for the hammer is a very big thing. I would have done desert first in this situation, mostly because of you can do it.
See, I think I would have followed the book. You know, you see a book, you follow the book.
Oh, vanilla time.
And then the book would have led to the bow, and then the bow would lead to the bow dungeons. At least that's what it would be for me. Chat! Am I crazy with my routing?
No, well, at least for me, I'm not thinking it's crazy. Mostly because you're still searching for your Go mode, for Gammachuu, and for Gabriel, you're still searching for your logical things. Okay, this is a Go
that's
mode.
why you follow the book. Because that opens the tablets and it opens up the book dungeon.
Go mode in 1 hour.
Okay. So now that we've gotten the bonk, we are going to go and finish up bonk dungeon pod. And now Gabriel is going to get his logical bow. And then once he gets the bow, he will...
I don't think he will finish desert, to be honest, but it's a possibility.
The one thing I fear is, will he do the tablets though?
Well, I think he will maybe will finish Eastern and doing pod first, because the Ether tablet is really far from him, so right now.
See, in the outer logic mirror, open the door for Gamma. That dirty boy play opened the door.
It was not a dirty play. At least I would have probably done this play, but what Gamma has done very well is he has dodged
execution.
Yeah, of course, execution, but
except that hammer jump.
Yeah, I will forgive him for that hammer jump. But what's made Gamma the great play of the seed is doing the Ether tablet before Skullwoods.
Good point.
But I think I may have an answer. Because of the placement of the fire rod, I don't remember if it was behind was it behind the first bow? I don't remember, to be honest. I don't think it was behind the first bow.
Well, the way that this seed was set up, like the logic of it was a bit wonky. So following Fire Rod was in Sanctuary. So you were bound to get it right out the rep. So you were gonna get it right out the rip.
Yeah.
And you know. So Gabriel did Skullwoods early.
I
He
would have
did
done
Skull.
I would have done the Discovered play, mostly because it's the Grim Penance, and you still can do this dungeon. It's pretty quick. I may not have done the Thief Town play, but it's my opinion, and it's worth what it's worth.
Yeah, he did. So Gabriel did early Aga, went to Gamma, pretty much full cleared Light World before going into Aga. Had a couple more items than Gabriel did, and and then did the mimic clip, the bufferless mimic clip, which allowed him to get the additional items in pod, whereas Gabriel didn't do that.
Yeah,
So went on an additional hunt looking for the logical bow, because the bow that Gamma found was silvers, obviously. Because the logical bow was in desert. Okay. And getting the mirror obviously opened a lot more opportunities for Darth-Chu than it did for Gabriel. So Gamma was able to clear a lot more than Gabriel did.
Yeah, the huge game changer for the seed is that the gamma plays of
in pod,
doing the mimic clip in pod.
Yeah, that was a huge difference.
I'm thinking even if that Gabriel have done the mimic clip or the at least the potion glitch, I don't think he would have gone to Ether tablets. So those two plays made by Gamma are very, very clever plays.
Yeah. And see, that's why I was asking, do you think Gabriel will do the tablets? And the answer is no.
No, to be honest, I don't think he will. Or at least not before.
As we're seeing the pod play right now without doing tablet clear.
Yeah, even if I think that Gabriel is a good player, I don't think he will necessarily think about Ether tablets.
Because that's why I was asking, will he follow the logic of the book?
He still may do this because you have the Tower of Era. He will have a couple of checks in the mountain.
Because the Helmasaur battle, he can't even get to Helma without the hammer. So what are you? He's gonna have to leave.
Gabriel or Gamma?
Gabriel.
I don't think you have to leave.
Isn't there a room where you need to get out? You need the hammer.
Yeah, but you could do a death warp. I think it's what he's going to do. Okay. How many checks that Gamma will do before finding his GTB key.
Oh, he doesn't have the mirror yet. That's right.
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten that far yet. Because he has to get the mirror in Dark Maze.
Okay, Gamma. You remember what you missed? Not that far.
Yeah, chat, thank you for reminding me he hasn't gotten to Dark Maze yet.
Will Gamma fluff?
No.
Oh, Gamma, please. Come on.
He's not fluffing. He's not fluffing. He's not fluffing.
He's a dodger.
Of
But
course
we already
he
knew
is.
that.
Come on. How many times has he dodged racing us? Come now.
I dodged him a lot of times too.
Well, we're allowed to dodge him. He's not allowed to dodge us. And he refuses to play me in one of our double forfeit seeds.
Yeah, I think
He's like, no.
He's afraid of the seeds.
Yeah.
He's not afraid of you, he's afraid of the seeds.
And I'm like, dude, come on, it's only double forfeit. I mean, come. He can handle that. He's Darth Jew. So, so Gabriel is going to get his mirror in just a minute. And it's going to be a feels bad man moment. Because unlike Darth Chew, Gabriel stayed in logic for the most part. Excellent, Hammer Yum. We find the cape and the powder. Now we can go rush bat. Do you think Gamma's willing to exit out of GT so we could go rush bat there, Grid?
No, I don't think so, because it's 100% useless.
No!
And I think
I want to go see our sovereign deity, the bat.
And I think that he doesn't have the filet too.
Oh, how can that's a total DQ on Gamma for that. Yeah.
No, I won't give you Gamma for that because the filet is useless too.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm gonna tell him you said that. And we get the single arrow of destiny. He is in blessed mode. We are good to go.
Yeah, the finger in the bow. Okay, Gabriel is doing the best thing he has to do so far. Both Torofera and the Ether tablet, which gives
Alright, we're gonna get Ether. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna get the hammer right now. Rushing Ether tablet.
This was his best play, and mostly because he don't have anything or not a ton of thing left. But this was his best play so far.
Yeah, and here comes the hammer right now.
That's unfortunate.
I've done some angry swipes. I would have done some angry swipes because I am angry.
Gabriel did Gabriel did a pretty race though, mostly because he did what he was thinking was the best plays. Unfortunately for him, he was playing Gammachuu, which is, in my opinion, one of the best players so far, and the best luck sacker in the world.
Yeah, best luck sacker. You know, don't give him too much credit by saying best player. But, you can give him a fat head.
He's still a great player, and his decisions are, at least most of the time, great decisions.
Well, he was taught by Shireen, so give him Give him credit for that. We'll say yes. When you're taught by Shireen, you will have great skills.
And we have to remember that he's carried by his teammates. I have thoughts for Nobly's back, for GGW's back, and for all of the league's teammate backs too.
Yes, especially the biggest one who carries him, the one and only, the queen of the French community, Pichu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not fully agreed with this, but it's
Oh,
okay
now,
to say so.
Grid. Pichu is absolutely adorable. How could you not love Pichu? And Pichu has been carrying Gamma in co-op so many times.
Yeah.
Just like GGW, who's going to be playing tonight, in fact, Grid.
Okay.
In his own Kaz Boots match.
I will think of it in my bed.
Yes, because that will be so late for you, 10:30 Eastern time.
It will be 4 a.m. for me.
Oh no, you will be off in Slumberland. And we got the validation check, because we do get on Gamma about that. I got on him last time for skipping validation check. And now we get Aga 2 versus Darth Chu. And we get the Helmet Slot battle on Gabriel's side.
Okay, this is a great use of the cape. And an easy Aga2 fight.
And as Gamma does battle with the one and only Aga2 and puts him in his place, we have our greatest mod ever Beer in chat. Do you think you could toss up some gambler action going, Beer? So we can
Beer.
lose our points.
Yeah.
Not on mobile. Beer, please. No gambler for you guys.
Gambling is bad. Don't gamble. Or at least in ALTTPR, you can gamble. This was still a great race because we saw two different playstyle. One is pretty damn good, and the other one, Gabriel's side, was still a great gameplay because he did what he has to do.
We were gonna gamble on how poorly Gamma was going to do against Ganon, and if he was going to get the torch glitch, but oh wow, did you see that, Grid?
Yeah, perfect Ganon fight.
I know. Oh, doggone it. Get your GGs out for the Pika boss, Gammachuu. And Gabriel going strong in Ice Palace right now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Gabriel because, as I said before, he did a pretty good race, but that's Gammachuu he was playing against, and we know that Gamma is a very, very good player though, and the seed was not that bad. It was just unfortunate for the mirror placements, and most of all, the first bow.
So with a time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 35 seconds, the Pika boss himself, Gammachuu, has finished. Darth Chu has defeated our gym class hero, Gabriel Luke Sky Campos, who has decided to save himself the torture, and we are awaiting both of our runners who will receive their invites for interview. Grid.
Yeah.
The first question Gabriel asked in the race room was, did you mimic clip? Speaking of which, here comes our gym class hero, Darth Chu. You are in the presence of Mace Windu and Yoda, Gamma. How are you doing? GG's to you.
GG's, Gamma.
Hey, hey, thank you. GG's, GG's. Uh,
Um, we
looks
gotta
like,
talk about that hammer yump, Gamma.
oh, it's my pause menu, my pause button. It just, I have to mash on it hard. It makes it so hard for me to move,
Okay.
menu one pixel at a time. I need to change the rubbers, but I just been very lazy, and maybe I'll do it, later today. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we know that you're lazy, but it's
Yes.
okay. Um, Speaking of laziness, this was a great race, to be honest. Mostly because you did a pretty good play to do the mimic clip and choosing to do ether tablet regarding the other checks you have.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. One thing that had me worried, I was chatting here with Gabriel here a bit in the race room, was unnecessarily double dipping Eastern. I thought he might have, maybe he does pod first, get the bow, and then do Eastern. Was mirror being there was so convenient. You could just mirror and do Eastern and get, your first glove in pod and then get your mitts in Eastern and single dip Eastern. It's like a nice, nice little clean sweep there of that area.
You know,
Yeah.
Um,
Gamma, I'll
yeah.
be honest with you. You, who always preaches about being in logic, how did it feel getting that mimic clip bow?
I felt great. I I did not feel bad. I'm like, I'm not gonna leave with just mitts. I gotta keep looking through this whole dungeon. Um, I felt like an idiot because so the first thing after I killed Aga, did a map check, marking my crystals and dungeons, and then the only thing in my head is, okay, Gamma, throw away the B and buy yourself a bottle on the way to pod. I completely skipped out on Pyramid Ledge item. And it wasn't even a shop. I thought it was a shop outside of pod. You know that one entrance right outside before you enter the pod area? It was just a
Yeah.
fairy cave. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wanted a bottle so I could potion glitch because I didn't feel like mimic clipping, but my mimic clip wasn't too terrible.
No, it actually wasn't. We were quite surprised because usually your poor controller dies a horrible death when you mimic clip, buddy. And
Yeah.
it was very good. It was very good because I thought you were gonna potion glitch too, or do the fairy death glitch. Do you know how to do that version of it?
The fairy one, I do not. I tried it once and failed it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna bother again. I'm too lazy with bothering
Boy,
with that one.
that's my mentor, man. Just one try and give up.
But yeah, I felt good to find all there's a bow in here. Oh, there's a mirror here. This is great. This is perfect.
Yeah. Weren't you scared about the first bow because it could be way, way far from the seed?
Yes.
Far in the
So
seed?
I thought the bow was gonna be like in TR or Ice Palace. So I decided not to push the auto logic, the mirror too much. Only when it was convenient. Like I cleared Hera. I did checkerboard K45. I didn't do Hera basement. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. This mirror still out of logic, and I think that maybe the logical chain you get the hammer before bow. I don't know. And then I got the bow in desert.
It wasn't the case because you have to have the book and the
Mhm.
first bow giving you the mirror and giving
Yeah.
you the access to its tablet. So
Yeah.
this was not a terrible seed, but it was a head scratch seed. for me
You know,
to thinking about. And you didn't dive into Skullwoods, I think.
no. That was probably going to be my next play after I was going to do Ether Tablet and Hero Basement. Let's go straight into Skullwoods.
Okay.
Because at that point I was getting down to very garbage checks. And yeah, I ended up doing Swamp. I kind of felt bad. I had to go the long way. Like Swamp first chest and 2 Bombos Tablet because I didn't want to go back up to Hera. I already cleared it out. It's just the basement and the tablet, which is very unattractive to me, but it was in logic now, so I'm like, I gotta push those items or those checks after Swamp.
Okay, this was a good decision because I was saying to Christopher that it could be a mistake, but thinking about the Swamp play, this was a good play. Even if you could have done the Bombos tablet first, but this was a good play for 2 reasons. Because I think at this time you knew that you will be in Hammer Go mode, and you don't have to open anything in Swamp, and this was the same thing in Ice Palace.
Yeah, Ice was gonna be a close to last location for me. Looking for that hammer. But yeah, I didn't feel bad. You know, just first chest of Swamp, maybe the hammer reserve. No, okay, just go mode the rest and into Bombos Tablet and Hera. Yeah, it wasn't too terrible. Just only regret. Usually, I skip out on Eastern when it feels like an Agassi, and it did feel like an Agassi. But against Gabriel, I don't know if he was one to make an early Eastern play. And yeah, I'm surprised he said in race time that was his first glove was in pod. So I'm like, oh, okay, he actually skipped it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I thought, and Krista was okay with me. I thought that he has to do some gambles, mostly because I don't want to speak for himself, but maybe he knew that he was a little. He wasn't stronger than you, so you have to make some little gambles, and his turn is still a big one.
Yeah, it's totally understandable.
Nah, you race Gamma. There's nothing to be afraid of. You know, it's just Gamma. No, it's just Gamma. Who's to be afraid of Darth Chew? I mean, he's just my mentor. He refuses to race me. He's still learning. You know, look at that hammer yump. There's nothing to be afraid of. You know, anybody in Group G, you race Gamma, nothing to be afraid of. Okay. Just come in, you know, shake off all the nerves. You just racing Gamma. He's another racer. You know, that's the one thing about racing anybody. You know, they're just a fellow gamer. Never be afraid of your competition. You know, one day I will race Gamma myself. I've raced Mr. Ed. I will take on Gamma. You heard it here. Me and Grid, we will take you on, Gamma. I've just volunteered. Grid too. You know. No, but it's all about having fun. Did you have fun, Gamma?
Yes, I had fun thinking about the logical triple dip required pod because you have to go into the first time to get your mitts. Then when you come back later, when you get your bow from desert, get your mirror. Then use that mirror to get the hammer. And then come back to finish off Alma. So that's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, that was awful. You know, and I think doing that mimic clip was your saving grace because that saved you from having to do that triple dip. Poor Gabriel had to suffer, you know, because he was doing things in logic.
Yeah, mirror is just so powerful. It makes efficiency, improves efficiency quite a bit. It's just very nice to have.
Which goes to show you, Gamma, you have to admit it, being out of logic is always better.
No, knowledge is power, and I will say that. I'm just going to leave it at that. Knowledge is power. Don't dirty your hands now.
Boo on you, okay? Boo on you. Just admit Pepe is better.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, but yes.
It's starting to get late for Monsieur Grid, who was nice enough to stay past his bedtime to, do this. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. Je vous adore. You were so nice to do this. GG's to both of our runners, to the Pika boss, who we always have to put some respect on his name, even though it always shames me to have to do it. But that is why he is my mentor for a reason, because he is just that good. And I have to go on the record and say that he is amazing as a runner. And that's why you need to throw a big fat follow onto Gammachuu and throw a big fat follow onto Gabriel Campos, who is a Brazilian superstar. So make sure you give them both a big fat follow. Also, there is someone else who you need to give a big fat follow to, and that is my co-commentator, the legendary French superstar himself, who I adore as a French idol, and that is the one and only Gridisham, who is a legend in his own right. Please make sure you give these three a big fat follow because they are just that awesome. I'd like to thank all of you in chat for watching this, especially Gamma's biggest fan who is actually watching this. Gamma, could you please say hello to that special fan who was rooting you on? And she knows, you know exactly who I'm talking about, Gamma.
I don't know who you're talking about. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired
Take
right
a
now.
wild guess who's in the other room from me watching you.
Mama Crystal. Thank
Yes,
you.
Mama
Thank you.
Chew, who is watching you and was rooting you wholeheartedly from the other room. Like I was literally listening to her screaming, "Go, Gamma, go!" And excited watching you on the 100-inch screen TV, going, "Go, Gamma, go!" And watching, and yelling at me for saying anything bad about Gamma.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for putting up the comms, Crystal Gridisham, and doing the tracking. Who was the tracker today? Dylan? Was
We
it Fishing
had
Booth? Fishing Booth.
Obi-Wan Fishing Boo Kenobi, who is a sage in their own right, who stepped up, and has been doing tracking for 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and will be doing tracking for 5 o'clock as well. So that's why I am closing up shop so 5 o'clock can get ready to jam in just a little bit. Because they are raring at the bits to go. So thank you so much to chat for sticking around for us. We have a 5 o'clock match that is going to be coming up real soon. Thank you guys for SpeedGaming for hosting us, Josh and company for having Kaz Boots happen. GG's to both of our runners. And Grid, go to sleep. Enjoy your night. We will see you later. Gamma, GG's once again. Gabriel, same to you. Everybody have a good day, and we will see you guys later. Take care and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.